I am doing a giveaway for getting 1,000 subs. That's right. I'm doing a contest. We're going to look at some charts today. But first, I want to talk to you about a contest. All you have to do is say, I love TA in the comment section of any video I do for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to have a drawing. Now, what will you win? Well, what you will win is me. That's right, baby. I will work with you on technical analysis to get you proficient. I can work with you on option trading and option trading strategies. And I can show you my 4 EMA scalping strategy. I'm going to donate an hour to somebody, and we can work on this, and I can teach you how to fish, baby, for life. Make you money for life just from an hour session. We will, all you have to do is type in I love TA in the comments on every video I do for the next couple weeks. The more you type it in the more videos, the more entries you'll have. We'll do a random drawing, and we'll see who gets to spend an hour with me so I can hopefully help them make them money for life. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper. All right. We're going to start off here with SPX. And I have some lines drawn already, and I want to show you something, okay? So up here, we're having a period of consolidation on SPX and some chop. Well, there's been a couple instances where we've had this, and a pattern has remained true. It has shot up after each period of consolidation. So let's talk about this. We had this long period where you see this channel right here. Draw a little line here for you. We have this long period right through here, right, of consolidation. So instead of a pullback, we got a correction through time. That often does happen in trending markets. So we got a correction through time, no pullback. It just chopped around. Now, as you see up here, we're beginning this chop around up here. We will probably get a dynamic move out of this. Which direction? We never know, but we had this corrective period here, and it rocketed up. We had this small period here of chop, and it rocketed up, and we also had this period here, right, of chop, and then we left off from there. So for now, until the pattern proves different, all we can think is we're going to get a dynamic move, and it's going to be up again until it proves itself different. And how will it prove itself different? It'll break the 20-period EMA and start getting below it, and then we'll know that something is happening. Check out this weekly chart on SPX. It's crazy. Look at this thing. Straight up vertical. It's just crazy how far, not just that the markets ran up 5 months in a row, at the depth and the rate and how far it has gone up 5 months in a row. The more it goes up, the more I get, a little thinking, instead of a little pullback, we're going to get a corrective measure because that's what it needs. When will it happen? Nobody knows, but your first clue will be on a daily time frame. 20 exponential moving average gets broken because it hasn't been able to do that for a very long time. So once it does that, that'll be your first clue. Let's go look at coin today, okay? And I encourage you to enter the contest. I could probably teach you a lot in an hour. And we'll get together in my Discord server, and I'll share my screen. We'll look at your screen, and I'll help you with your technical analysis. So that way you can make a lot more money for your family in the future. Okay, coin is really fascinating. So what we have here, we are above the 200 period, or the $200 price tag, rather, for 3 days in a row. That tells us there's a lot of buying going on. You see the long wicks? Let's point these out here for you on coin. See these long wicks? A lot of buying going on here. And so the 200 period $200 price tag, sorry about that, is acting as support, which is just textbook, because if we pull out to a weekly time frame, let's zoom out here a little bit, okay? See these two lines right here? Previous support or previous resistance has now become current support at the $200 level. Now, if we break since we're breaking the 200, we'd like to see this weekly candle hold above it. If that's the case, guys, we're probably looking at 250 as the next stopping point, and then, ultimately we could get to 350 or 400. Look at its past history over here on a weekly time frame. Let's pull it out to a month and just kind of see. So each candle on this one represents a month. So as you see here, its inception was around 400. That's pretty incredible that it could double in price from here. It could. I'm not saying it will, but the possibility is there. So coin is really fascinating, particularly above the $200 level, because as you see, man, the next spot is 250 easy of solid resistance, and then 300, and then 350. So she can really go up from here. Wow, pretty incredible. Check out Nvda. Look at this. Let's go to a daily time frame, and we're going to come back to the weekly. The first sign of actual resistance up at this level Nvidia has ever had is happening right now. Will it get above 800 and stay above it using 800 as support? We don't know, but currently, let's zoom in here. Currently, we are below the $800 level for a couple days in a row. That's leading me to believe we're going to have a sell-off, and we're going to come back down to a point of support. Now, will that point be the 20-period moving average that you see there in white racing up? Could be. And it could match up with the 750 rather well, because as we see here, 750 right here was resistance at one time, right? Was resistance there. As you see, it butted its head against 750 and then gapped up massively. From there, it didn't even, mess with the 750 with intraday action. It just gapped up that far. Pretty incredible. And then, so we're looking for it to come back down, 750, and then 700 would be the next point. And then 650 is really going to be like the line in the sand, so to speak, because there's a lot of support here at 650. Okay, did you see this long line I drew right there? We're going to draw another line here, just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. We had some consolidation there. That's leading us to believe, and look at the long wicks on these candles. That's telling us that there was buyers there. 650 looks good for a line in the sand. But right now, it looks like we're going to get a pullback from the $800 level, come back maybe to 750, maybe to the 20-period moving average that you see racing up there in white, or 700 and 650. Those are all levels of support. Some minor, like 750. Some minor, like 700, and then major at 650. So we'll have to see what Nvidia looks like in a few days. But yeah, I think we're pulling back here. We're going to look at Tesla, and then we'll talk about the contest. Excuse my crude trend lines, but I kind of wanted to just do it for visual representation only. As you see here on Tesla on a daily time frame, we continue to make higher highs. Matter of fact, let's these look horrible. Let's remove them. Okay, so as you see here with Tesla, we continue to make, so here's a high. There's another high. So we'll put it like this, right? Kind of gives you an idea. We continue to make higher highs, okay? In addition to making higher lows. You see that? See how we're kind of making higher highs and higher lows as we go. As we talked about through this period of consolidation between 200 and 180, we're looking for a breakout out of it. We're starting to get it. I still think we go to 210. And here's what let's remove these so we can get back on track here. Okay. So we talked about this for quite some time with Tesla. Okay. We were channeling here, right? And we were channeling. Here's 180. Right? We're channeling between these two levels. And we've talked about for like 3 weeks how it was going to break out of here. And I thought we were going to get a breakout, which is obviously happened as we've closed above the $200 level now for 2 days in a row. We're looking for this to go up to 210, see if we get rejected there. However, as you see in green racing down, the 50-period EMA may give us some resistance as it's already starting to, right? So we're already seeing this resistance here, right, with the green EMA coming down. But I'd like to see us fill the gap, as you see over there to the left from earnings, get up there to 210, and create another higher high. And then we'll just, if we, get above 210, we're probably going to squeeze the 220 easy. If we get above 220, baby, we're probably going up much higher. I think up to the 230 or 240 area. Now there is something here I want to show you. This. Let's pull out a weekly time frame and get a better look at this. Okay. We have this massive trend line, and I'm not really a trend line guy, just because trend lines get broken so much in the market. I mean, they have to get broken. Otherwise, the market would stay in one place forever. However, you have to respect this trend line because look how many hits, right? It's had off of it and failed. So will be coming up to that trend line. It'll probably be about the 240-ish level, kind of. This is not down to the penny. This is just for visual representation only. But until we break this massive trend line, we're not going to be in an uptrend on Tesla, even though we are currently, right? Even though we are short term in an uptrend on Tesla, as you can see on the long term, we are way down. So we need to really get above that trend line, break it, hold above it. But we'll talk more about that if and when we get there. Right now, I still think we're looking for 210. And that'll be that. And we'll probably fail there, come back down, make another higher low, hopefully, and then go up to 220. Again, on this contest, all you got to do is type in I love TA in the comment section, starting from this video going forward. I will spend an hour with you in a Discord server, sharing our screens, helping you with your technical analysis, maybe helping you with option trading, maybe helping you with scalping, whatever you want to do so you can feed your family for a long time. These skills are absolutely incredible. And thank you, for everyone who watches to get me to 1,000 subscribers. I'm pretty humbled that anyone would watch this old man ramble on about the things he loves, like the stock market. This is Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper, out.